He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin.
And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He finds his man, complete. That's Franklin. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Jameis again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Winston. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Homer, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here, Winston. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be.
This is caught at the 20. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Now Myers for the extra point. This an 11-point deficit now. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at about the 32. Now Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. First down, Winston. And And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. To the air again with Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Winston now. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Kamara trying the right side. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Wilson will throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Winston. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll throw again. Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. That's complete to Troutman, right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down. And now the 1st throw for the backup quarterback. Sliding out of the pocket. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith. His 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd on the year. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. On play action, Winston. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that
he's got a man, complete. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. You normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Only a yard that time, second and goal. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Second down and goal. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he's got it, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down